So here's the deal. You find a really cool STL, something you want to print, but there is something about it that you don't like. You want to remove something. Maybe you want it to be a little more efficient in printing. You just don't like how something looks. So here's how you do it. First off, you need to download the STL. So you go right here, download your STL, jump on over to Fusion 360. You go to Insert, Mesh, bring that, oh, that's the one I already edited. Let's go back and get this one. All right. So first off, I'm just going to make this so it's a little easier to print, turn it 90 degrees. Okay. So in its current form, you can't do anything with it. Still a mesh. There are some options that you can do some mesh adjusting, but I don't like it. So here's what we do. So you right click on Document Settings, go down to Do Not Capture Design History, hit Continue. So next you right click on the mesh body, click Mesh to BREP, you hit OK. You can definitely hear my computer is ramping up to do some calculations. Okay, that's done. So go back up here. I like to always have my design history on file. So hit that. That way you can kind of see what you've done down here and go from there. So first off, you're going to see faces that look a little weird. They're split. They're doing these weird things. So here's what you do. You just click it. Once it comes up, you hit delete. Fusion 360 does their figuring out, and now you have a nice happy face that you can actually adjust and do something with. Same thing here. Click it. Boom, delete. Give it a second. Figures it out. All right. So now you can go down here. You want to get rid of this lattice. Click it. Delete. And it's gone. Click it. Delete. Gone. And one more. Up here. Click. Delete. And that's ready to go. We'll just do this one just because it's fun. So see all these nice little things that look like they'd be horrible to adjust. Hit delete. This is all one big face. Now, sometimes this doesn't always work. If it's a complicated face, something that Fusion 360 just can't figure out quickly, it will not do it perfectly every single time, but a lot of the time it will. And now you have a bunch of faces that you can actually work with. So here's what we'll do. You can select these two. Hit E for extrude, bring this on down, pull that down, enter, and now you don't have to print that anymore. Same thing with the lattice. Click, face, click, and click. E for extrude. Now here's the deal. These are some pretty complicated faces. So this is going to take Fusion a few minutes to figure out kind of what's going on. So you can already see it's having to think. Okay, see all those faces it's about to delete? It's going to take a little bit of time. So we'll just hit enter. It's thinking even harder. So this is going to take a couple minutes to do. So being that it's fairly, there are just a lot of pretty intense faces in there, it has to do a lot of calculations and figure out how to do this. So we'll be right back as soon as it's done. Okay, it is done. So now we have a happy model that now no longer has some extra parts that we don't want to print. So you can obviously do anything at this point that you choose. If somebody put their name on there, you don't want to print that, you can do this same idea and just go in there, delete the little faces out, extrude it however you choose. So yeah, that's all you do. From here, just right click on your body, click save as STL, goes to your slicer. You can do whatever you want to it. And that is how you play with STLs within Fusion 360. Thanks. Take care.